Hello everybody, I hope you're having a good morning and for that matter a great day. As you can see, I'm planning on playing more Vampire Survivors. I have a very specific goal in mind. I wanted to unlock a specific character centered around Expadash. Expadash has a unique unlock for killing one of the very specific Reapers. You can kill any Reaper other than Red Death and of course White Death, because White Death is literally immortal. And I'm pretty sure Yellow Death also doesn't count. But you just have to kill one of the deaths. But yeah, more or less, that's what I'm planning. If you guys enjoy today's video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the video. Whoa! So, today I want to play on the new map, and I want to play as Arca. I want to do something special, right? This first run, my goal is to just try, or well, my first run. The goal of this run is to try to unlock Toastie, a hidden character locked behind Expadash. If you don't know who Expadash is, it's a unique character you get by entering in a specific code. I'm pretty sure pretty much its name on the home screen. Ow, that really hurt. The main point of this run is to try to unlock Expadash, because Expadash, or no, I have Expadash. Once you have unlocked Expadash, you can unlock Toastie. The way you unlock Toastie is by just happenstance of if you kill an upgraded death, like green, blue, or purple death on this map. You can do it by any means, including Rosary, which makes this map like the premium candidate for that. You then have to kill blue, green, or purple death. And once you do that, it's just simple, right? You've killed green, purple, or blue death, and then at the bottom right of your screen, a little graphic will pop up of the character, which is just a purple version of Expadash. And then purple Expadash will more or less just be a character. You have to press down and enter, I think, to unlock them. It's very weird. But once you do that, you just have them unlocked forever. They're just a nice little character. But yeah, it's not too hard. This map's just an absolute nightmare. The reason why Blue Death is like the number one. You must kill Blue Death. I don't want any of these weapons. Sometimes this game offers me some of the worst weapon choices, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't like those weapons. Give me better. But yeah, no, more or less, this map has some unique qualities to it because it's one of the, final maps in the game. This map, being stage 5, has a lot of the other maps aspects combined. Like on this map, all chests upgrade and evolve similar to Dairy Plant, So if you pick up a chest at any point, at any time, it can evolve your weapons. So that's just a nice thing to know. So you can power grind through certain weapons and get them early on enough that it might help out your run. Cross. I'm gonna go for a very specific build. I'm going for a max projectile, max speed, bouncy run. Which you might think, what do you mean by bouncy run? I mean that I want all the projectiles to correlate with the specific requirement of, like you can see now, the crosses bounce once when they reach the end of the screen. And with piercing, that means that they will cover the entire screen. There are only a few weapons that are actually affected by it, but the main factor about this Arcana that makes it so good, if you get Rune Tracer, Hellfire, magic wand and cross fully upgraded, your entire screen will just be covered in projectiles that kill stuff, which is just really good. Really good for crowd control, which this map has a lot of crowds that need to be controlled. There's magic wand. I'm gonna need to focus on trying to get empty tome. Duplicator will come with time. What's another thing to pay attention to? Clover and Rune Tracer. Rune Tracer is the final item because Rune Tracer bounces, but it, believe it or not, doesn't actually like get affected by Moonlight Waltz at all. It doesn't like bounce any extra times. It's just, I want the entire screen to be filled up with projectiles that bounce. If I want that, I'm gonna have to, you know, have all the projectiles be projectiles that can bounce. There's Rune Tracer. So now I have every weapon I want. Now I'm just gonna need to upgrade or get all the passives, and then after that point I just have everything. I don't think I have too many free passives though. I only get one with Duplicator, which is fine because I just want Bracer because max movement speed, so they all bounce around the screen faster. Spellbinder, really good for duration because duration up means that they're going to be on the screen for longer. Just generally good stuff. But yeah, I've been enjoying this game as of recent, and I think Toastie's a pretty hard character to unlock. They're not like the hardest by any means. There are way harder characters to unlock than Toastie. Those runs are gonna be fun, but I've been trying this run a bit. You know, I've tried it a couple times, and it's always a fun little thing to try out, to try to unlock the super secret characters in games like this. But Toastie is required to unlock a different character, which is required to unlock, you know, a pretty cool thing. Because Toastie, once you have Expedition and Toastie, you can then get Smith. Smith is just really good because they have a flat out, they start with a union weapon as their just standard weapon. And I'm pretty sure like they're one of the few characters who starts with a whole ass union weapon. I mean, it's a union of the birds which need to be leveled, so I mean they're not completely and rationally overpowered, but the bird, you do start with a maxed out union bird, which is pretty strong. Normally I would say that I like to take Mad Grove just because it makes every item move towards you. But the main problem with Mad Grove on this map is you end up pulling all of the rosaries near you, and having all the rosaries be near you, when Blue Death like shows up, he's going to take advantage of it. You're gonna not have any rosaries by the end. You're gonna accidentally walk into one, you're gonna walk into another, and then you're gonna be left with one, and then you're gonna accidentally either walk into it, or you're gonna kill Blue Death, and then you're left with like green and purple. The most important thing to pay attention to is as soon as I pick up that rosary, I need to be pressing down and enter. So I'm gonna walk into it, press down and enter. Maybe I need to be on a different screen or something. I don't exactly know the specifics behind how you unlock Toastie. I read that it was down and enter. I might need to make sure. I might have misread something. Let me double check. Guys, I'm stupid. Down arrow key and enter. I pressed S. I read the like stipulation of don't just press S, and it actually confused me because I'm like, you want me to press S? No. They want you to not press S me. Okay, so I'll just get it on the next one. Because there are 3 Reapers who spawn who give me 3 opportunities. Arguably Blue is by far the most annoying one, so it's good to get rid of Blue. After blue, I would say a close second would be purple. Green's honestly not that bad. I mean, green's just mainly surrounded by a bunch of enemies that are really bad, which doesn't help green at all. You know, like, if you weren't being swarmed by other stuff, green would be a lot more reasonable, but you tend to get swarmed on green stages, so it does make sense that, you know, you'd be kind of overwhelmed. It's just green's whole thing is to try to force you into the stalker. I mean, when you go into the stalker, you're sort of screwed, you know, that thing hits hard. I think that's the hardest hitting enemy in the entire game. It's not even close. But, other than white death and red death, of course. I should have stipulated the most highest damaging killable enemy in the game. I guess red death is killable, but like, yeah, let me kill red death on every single run I do. You can kill green death on every single run you do. I wouldn't recommend it. It sounds very stressful to do so, but alright, cool. I need clover and I need clover and then I need empty tome. Cool. I almost forgot about empty tome again. Try to level up some stuff. I now have bouncy hellfire, which was the whole objective. Now I have bouncy cross, bouncy rune tracer, and bouncy hellfire. Later on, when I get hellfire to deal more damage, that's gonna be just the crowd clearer. Honestly, I'm not too concerned about racing down to the next rosary. I'd rather just focus on trying to get my build stronger. But I do know that green death is gonna appear soon. Which is a bit concerning. There's empty tome. Maybe I should just race down there. Go pick up the next rosary and guarantee that I have Toastie. This time, I'm actually going to plan to hit the down key, down arrow, and enter. Okay, rosary is up. Did I pass by it? I think I passed by it. Yeah, it's right here. Cool. Because green death's gonna appear real soon. Stalker really likes to appear about at the 10-minute mark. There he is. There he is. The big green stocky boy. Gotta make sure he's on screen for this because it won't work if he's off screen. Okay, I'm gonna walk into it and I'm gonna press down arrow and enter. Okay, you heard that jingle? That means I got the character. I didn't know it would be so complicated to just get Toastie, but yeah, that's what you have to do. You have to walk into a rosary, probably killing a green death and or a red death, or no, killing one of the colored deaths other than red and white. I'm pretty sure white's unkillable. I don't know why I specify that so much, but okay. I have the deaths dealt with. Other than purple death. I don't exactly know when purple death appears, but it's not going to be for a while, so it's not my hugest concern. I should pick up some chests because chests do provide a lot of necessary levels early on. And I'm at the point where I think I could definitely use some levels. Yeah. But at least I'm cleared on the whole. I don't have to be too concerned. And there's the last Evo item I need. Okay, I'm pretty much set. I just have to pick up Duplicator now. And then I'm literally just, I have every item. There's an Arcana. Which Arcana am I gonna want to pick? Slash is decent. Out of Bounds is kinda eh. But slash is only gonna affect Holy Sword, which is kind of meh. I accepted. Okay, we have slash now. I was gonna re-roll it, but we have slash now. Okay. That's a total me mistake. I do stuff like that all the time. Makes sense. But yeah, no. Overall, I'd say, I mean, Holy Sword does kind of need an upgrade, because Holy Sword is kind of meh. No insult to people who like Holy Sword, but it's kind of weak. There's the third for when purple appears. I'm pretty sure purple appears not too soon after the Flaming Night Swarm. So I might have to go be ready for that. Oh, I totally forgot I picked up that. I picked up a absorb all XP item and just kept walking. So eventually all the experience caught up to me. Duplicator is gonna just be so crucial for this. I'm just gonna have so many bouncy projectiles. The main thing about this is just being able to clear large waves so effortlessly. This is just super satisfying. Definitely want to get Magic Wand up there so I can evolve that. Because Magic Wand also bounces. Not a lot. It's not like other things. Because, you know, when other things bounce, they bounce to the corners of the screen or off of enemies. Magic Wand's strictly off of enemies. It's like Fire Wand base form. It's kind of okay. But, I mean, overall, Magic Wand's just a really good upgrade. One of the highest DPS items other than my super bouncy Fire Wand, which is kind of just going crazy at the moment and massacring like so many of these robots. There's Magic Wands evolve whenever I find that. And immediately to the Green Knights. I want to focus on getting all my weapons leveled up. I'll worry about passives later. I mean, worst comes to worst, I could end up picking up an item later that will either absorb all this and just bring it to me or something like that. But yeah, more or less the goal of this run is one, to unlock Arca's Arcana, because I don't have it unlocked yet. And the other is to just, you know, unlock Toastie, which I have done. So now I have Toastie unlocked. I did kind of mess up with the whole not knowing that it was arrow key specifically and not down. I was constantly like, I looked it up. I was like, what the heck? At first I was like, how do you unlock Toastie? And then I found out how you unlock Toastie. And then, yeah, it was just an ordeal. But I'm glad I finally have it done. So now I don't have to concern myself with unlocking Toastie again. Okay, now I have to run up. Fake gems. They're kind of annoying. Rosary's over here. I don't think Toastie's gonna appear again. Get out of here. No one likes your kind death. The Grim Reapers. This is gonna be Magic Wand, yeah. Maxed out Magic Wand. As well as how... Well, it's not only maxed out Magic Wand, but it's bouncy Magic Wand. So each one of the projectiles also bounce off of other things. I don't know if they... Yeah, no, it does work on the Evolve. I'm like, I don't know if it works on the Evolve. It's gonna be also cool to have crosses be leveled up with slash and having the upgrade to it, because it's bouncy cross slashes just sounds juicy. There's Thunderloop. Thunderloop's just there so I could have Bracer. Let's be honest. I just wanted Bracer for the increased projectile speed. With all these projectiles, I don't really mind though, so. Thunderloop is pretty decent as well. It's not a bad item by any means. I don't know if it's as good as Duplicator. Like, its passive might overwhelm the fact that you need to get it, but it's like Magic Wand. Magic Wand's a good item, but to get upgraded Magic Wand, you're gonna have to get Empty Tome, which you're like, I would have gotten Empty Tome anyway. It's just that good. Yeah, the weapons I have left to upgrade are kind of lackluster. I could open some chests and pray for Arcana, and then go for one of the fun Arcanas. Spinach or... Spinach will probably help me overall more. But yeah, I really enjoy this game. I find it tons of fun. It does have its moments where it gets a bit outrageous though. I was doing like several runs of trying to get Toasty. I failed most of them because I was like, how do you do it? And I found out the thing I was screwing up on was the fact that I didn't press down and enter. Down arrow key, not down otherwise. But yeah, no, it's a good run. I'm glad I finally have Toasty unlocked though. I mean, mainly just so I can unlock Smith, because I don't really care about the differences between Toasty and Expadash too much. If you guys are curious, Expadash is just worse stats and Toasty is just slightly better stats. Toasty is just a slightly better Expadash. That's a chest I didn't expect on picking up. I didn't even notice that that was an elite enemy. I just sort of walked into it and it died, but okay. The increased area on King Bible is interesting. I mean, I feel like with what is it? 40% projectile speed, I should be fine with King Bible, but who knows? I mean, I've had 80% King Bible before, so I don't know if it's ever gonna impress me by any means, being this slow. SMH, it's too slow. I'm gonna die. All the enemies are gonna weave through it. It is a fact that if you don't have it moving fast enough and you take too much area, it's not gonna do that much for you. Just a fact of the matter. It's kind of annoying. I wish it would do more if, you know, you messed up, but sometimes it just doesn't work that way. And items will just screw you over and become irrelevant when you get too much of one stat. It's like having no spell duration and having the increased area of effect, or not having increased area of effect with Shadow Pincer. And just only projectile speed. Those things shoot off and then they space out so much that it like hits two enemies. But Shadow Pincer is not the strongest item in the game. I mean, King Bible's decent. I feel like at first I overvalued how good it was. Now I feel like it's okay. Like, I've had a lot more experience to realize that, yes, having items like it and garlic definitely help you out a lot to keep enemies off of you. And that's what they're mainly for, is just to keep enemies off of you. But it does have some downsides of, if you don't have a lot of crowd control, you're still gonna get minced up, especially with King Bible. I've learned to respect garlic a lot more. At first I thought garlic was absolute trash compared to King Bible, and now that I see how it scales with area of effect and King Bible doesn't, it just, King Bible early on doesn't scale well, like at all. Like, cause you get way too much area of effect in later, and it's like, outside of early game, it's like King Bible is kind of bad. I mean, you have to put so much investment into attack speed to make it good again. That's like, is it even worth? Like, sure, I have super fast attacks. I have this, I have that, but is it really worth? I mean, Unholy Vesper, don't get me wrong, is a really good thing. But I'm not gonna start acting like King Bible's that good. Not anymore. I've sort of learned. Well, now I have no future, so explosion time. You can hear all the explosions now. All the bouncy stuff. How many things? Okay, I just have cross to level up now. I'm like, how many other things do I have to level up? Just cross. An item that I think I undervalue. I genuinely don't think it's that good, but I guarantee you it's gonna have okay stats by the end of this. I mean, not the best, because I haven't upgraded it like at all compared to other weapons that I've upgraded since the very beginning, like Fire Wand. But comparing it to Fire Wand was already not something that I was gonna do, because Fire Wand's just stupid. Especially Bouncy Fire Wand. Bouncy Fire Wand does so much damage. Because that can hit an enemy twice, and that's like 500 damage right there. Luck's not gonna do that much for me. I honestly don't think Clover's that good of an item. Yes, swarm me with all the holy enemies. These things are wonderful for experience. They just drop it everywhere. I guess it's just upgrade passives time, because that's all I'm getting. I got all the strong ones, I'm pretty sure, almost maxed out. I have empty tome I need. Should go for cross, so I can eventually evolve cross into, you know, better cross. Holy sword, so it gets actually affected by slash. I feel like normal cross should be affected by slash. I don't know why, you know, but I'm pretty sure it isn't. Which is weird. Because I mean, like, how does cross not deal slash damage? I understand how a sword does. Like, I could get Mad Grove and just have every item be brought to me. I'll do it. I'm lazy. It's really good for money, Mad Grove is. Money and experience, Mad Grove's like the best thing in the world for. And picking up chicken. But if you didn't know that, come on. Let's get some gold eggs on yeah. Let's get some gold eggs with our good old buddy old pal here. Oh wait, I should have evolved cross. What am I doing? Here we go. There we go. Holy sword. Now the holy swords will be swinging around my screen constantly. Also, no reason to not pick up chests. Just gold eggs already. Oh, did I just get a passive magnet up on Arca? I think I did. Yeah, I have a passive magnet up now. Wonderful. I mean, it's not bad. When you don't have pickup items like this, like I normally do, it's not that bad. Crown. Crown. Always go for crown. When given the chance, always go for crown, because crown is just free levels. Yeah, free level. Every 2 minutes, all XP will just be brought to me, so that's... It's practically just upgraded pentagram. Minus the having to deal with the whole explosion start. And the fact that this one doesn't have anything with... This one doesn't force you to pick up a lot of weird stuff. Like, doesn't force you to kill a lot of your early game items, which is really nice of it. Unlike Pentagram, which deletes all your beginning chests, like every time, I swear. Dude, bouncy swords with lightning strikes, and I just have so much AoE clear. Always go for Silver Ring, because I'm pretty sure Silver Ring guarantees, Silver Ring's good for you, Gold Ring's bad. Right Cape is good for you. No, Right Cape is bad for you, Left Cape is good. Something like that. I'm not saying that I don't like Curse. I'll take Curse. I don't really care at this point. Yeah, Left's good. Left increases your HP regen and stuff. Everything's gonna be moved to me really soon, so that's gonna be nice. Now I only have an option of 3 items, so I'll be able to level up Left all the way. There's the Angel. The biblically accurate depiction of an angel. And now, as I passively level up more things, all the enemies are going to become more frequent, more aggressive, going to be attracted towards me. It's just how it works. But I'm pretty sure Cape's doing pretty well. Cape increases your like regen by a little bit, and then it also does a lot of other stuff, which is really good. It also increases your base HP, I'm pretty sure. Dude, it's so bouncy. Yeah, increases maximum recovery by 0.1% of your HP, or 0.1 HP per second, and then maximum increase HP by 5%. Which is pretty decent. Cape makes you unkillable. Rings make you deal more damage. And when you get the maxed out items, they're even stronger. I'm just absolutely massacring the masses. Yeah, at this point it's just pick up all the cursed items. It's like whatever, I don't care. I'm pretty sure I'll hit level 99. I'm not exactly 100% sure. Oh, I never realized before, but those, all of the elite enemies on this map are main characters. But like ghostly main characters. I wonder what the maximum amount of curse you can have is. Like 200%? 300%? Probably something closer to like 500% because just the facts of how everything works. Like, Tarot Box is just so good. Dude, the bitrate's probably horrible at this point. But it's just a fact. It happens. And I reached 99. Which means I get the Arcana, which is pretty cool. Maxed out rings and cape. How close am I to actually maxing those out? Cape's at 2. Okay. It's gonna take a bit longer, but I don't care about not spending, like, I honestly don't care about money right now because it's not like I have anything to spend a ton of money on. There's not a lot of characters who cost a lot that I have yet to unlock. I mean, I have a couple secret characters here and there. Maybe Smith is gonna cost something, but I have a bit of excess cash. It's not gonna be the end of the world. And I'm at 101. I can now do ice and fire builds. But yeah, no, I only have one Arcana left to unlock. And that's Altonio. Altonio or whatever. Altonia. I don't know why I can't pronounce Altonio. Hey, I'm gonna continue to just mispronounce that, I guess. Instead of actually, you know, pronouncing it correctly. It's like Alejandro. Like, it's a pretty easy name. You should be able to pronounce it, but my tongue's like, yeah, no. I have so many bouncy things that I don't think any of them are going to be able to reach me very easily. Luckily, when Red Death spawns, everything's going to be brought to me, so it's not going to be the end of the world when I die, because I'll be able to pick up everything. And then I'll just unlock Smith very casually. This was a pretty good run. I mean, I've had a couple bad runs trying to do this, but mainly because I took Mad Grove too soon on this map, which is a huge concern. Ah yes, this stage where they have all the cultists come. Reaper cultists are like really high HP. I think they're like normal cultists or like normal Reapers. They scale off of your maximum HP or your level or something. But like with an insane modifier on top of it. But yeah, the full bouncy build sort of worked out. I guess full bouncy I should have bought cart. Because if I bought the cart, technically that would count. That was fast. I honestly don't think I'm going to be able to move very quickly. Yeah, no, I'm not going to be able to pick up everything. I didn't even know it. Oh yeah, I have 2 more extra revives due to tiramisu. One more. Well then. That went pretty well. Unlocked Heart of Fire. And if I go over here, there they are. Toasty. They have so much potential, as it is said. I'm pretty sure they just have like slightly better stats. Oh my goodness, I didn't notice. They have 1 HP. Oh, that, yeah. Okay, just don't ever get hit. Okay, I didn't know that that was a thing. But yeah, now I have to do whatever it takes to unlock Smith. Let me double check what that takes. Okay. This one's going to be interesting. Because this one is going to be... I need to have a pre-selected character. Okay, cool. and a pre-selected map. Okay, cool. What I'm gonna have to do is do this. Spam. 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 Humbug. That's all you do. That's literally it. You just type spam, 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 and then humbug within 30 seconds. And boom. There you go. Smith. It's kind of a lame way to unlock a character, but you have to have Toastie unlocked, so I mean, it's not that bad. Don't worry, guys. Toastie has a slight bit. Oh, they have. Do they literally all have like the same stats, but like slightly different? Like these guys have exactly the same. I'm pretty sure the only thing different between these two is the fact that this one has increased movement speed and this one has 9 HP instead of 1. But you do start with the bird, the maxed out bird, the quirky white bear, Smith the fourth. Well, that's every character I wanted to unlock so far. That's literally it. I think that there are a couple other secret characters that I'm going to cover in future videos, but that's it for this episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, you know what to do. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye!